There are countless of OF creators on the internet, and you might think all of them are making disgusting amounts of money, but unfortunately that's not the truth. The average model earns around $1,000 a month, and one of the key factors that is limiting their subscriber growth is that their accounts are not optimized for conversions. In this video, I'll show you how to properly optimize your OnlyFans account to increase the subscribers that you gain from your traffic sources. And these are the same strategies that we implement for our agency models, which generate well over $100,000 a month. And if you stick around till the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to apply these strategies and print more cash. So I'm going to be going over 5 main strategies which you can easily put in place, which is going to grow your subscriber count and make you more money on the OF account itself. And I'm going to go over them from the least important to the most important. So number 1, let's get the basics out of the way. We need the Instagram feed to be looking as clean as possible. Now, one mistake that you probably see from a lot of creators is that they're leaving all of their reels on their profile grid. Now, not only does this make the account look messy, but to a potential subscriber who wants to subscribe, it also makes it look a little bit like a spam account. And the worst thing you want to do is put your model's account in a situation where it literally looks like it could be fake. And as soon as a potential subscriber gets that in his head, your chances of getting a sub out of him are going to be completely gone. Like, one of the most important things to take into account is that the subscribers know that there's a lot of spam and a lot of fake people on the OnlyFans platform. And your job is to get rid of all of those doubts that come into their head before they actually go on to subscribe. Now, there's a pretty simple way to do this, and I'm going to show you this creator, for example. She's got a really clean feed, but she's also posting reels every single day. So she's posting multiple reels a day, which are all getting really good views. And a lot of people would probably think, why would you not just leave these on the profile grid? But if she did leave them on the profile grid, her main feed would look way less messy than it actually is. And as you can see, it looks pretty clean, right? So everything on her profile grid, apart from just one here and there, are going to be normal posts, so it looks like a real person, and that's what the subscribers want to see. So point number 2 that I want to come on to is the offer that is being put in place on the account. Now, by offer, I mean the discount. So as you can see here, limited offer, 50% off for the next 31 days. Now, what the creator's done here, which is going to add scarcity to the customer's mind, is that, as you can see here, it says 2 offers left. But the funny thing is, there is unlimited offers left. Now, we use a tool called Inflow, right? And with Inflow, we can literally put on a setting which will constantly repeat the same offer over and over again. And if, for example, you're setting the offer to 2 subscribers and those 2 subscribers then subscribe, it's just going to redo the same offer. So it's always going to say 2 subscribers left or 2 offers left, when in reality, there is unlimited. Now, as you can imagine, what this is going to do is going to bring scarcity to the customer's head. And with scarcity, that's going to make him even more likely to make that impulse buy. So along with the offer, you also want to have a little bit of text which basically says what you can expect to see here. And as you can see, what she's doing, she's not using capital letters, which makes it seem like she has written it and she doesn't really care. In reality, her agency has written it. But pretty much you just want to come across as much as a normal girl as possible. And the sooner you can do this, the sooner your subscriber rate is going to go through the roof. And as you can see, what she's done here, she's mentioned that there's only 5 spots available for 24 hours. Now, as I said, this discount is literally reoccurring, and she set it to 2 offers. So in a customer's mind, he's going to look at this like, right, there were 5 offers available. Now there's only 2 left. I have to buy this right now. Otherwise, I'm not going to get the discount. And there you go. You've just gained a new sub. By the way, if you are enjoying this video and you want to see more content just like this, which I put as much value as possible forward to you guys, then drop a like and subscribe so you don't miss any other future videos. So point number 3 is you want to have a compelling bio. Now, with a compelling bio, there is a few things that come into it. First of all, you want to seem like it's actually the model talking. Now, I see a lot of models making the mistake of making their bio way too professional. But at the end of the day, the subscriber does not want to see professional. He wants to see realistic. He wants to see attainable, right? If the model is literally acting like some sort of porn star on their OF account, then the subscriber knows that he's probably not going to build any sort of relationship, and it's probably not even her talking on the account. So if you look at this profile, for example, what she's basically done is obviously introduced herself. I just turned 18, so I'm finally old enough for this site. I'm excited to explore myself with you. I'm 18, so anything goes now. Pretty much what she's doing, you can probably guess, but she's acting like a very innocent 18-year-old who has just got on the platform, not much experience. But what this is going to do is going to make guys look at this profile and be like, right, I can actually start talking to this girl and actually get to know her. You know, she's new to this. She doesn't have much experience. She probably hasn't had many boyfriends, that sort of thing. So in a subscriber's head, that's just like green lights, and all he's going to want to do from this point onwards is subscribe. And as you can see, it's also good to add some hobby stuff, because you don't want it to just be explicit content, explicit content, explicit content. In a subscriber mind, that gets boring, right? And also it brings some realism to what is actually going on here. If you can get your model to put her personality across, the subscriber's going to feel some sort of connection with the model before he's even started talking to her. And that's what's going to create the whales later down the line when you're actually chatting to them on the OF account. So tip number 4 is you want to make sure the banner is optimized perfectly. It's going to be the first thing the customer looks at as soon as he clicks on that link tree and comes into the OF account. So you need it to be compelling, and you need it to make him want to make that instant purchase. Now, the thing with OnlyFans, it has to be an impulse buy. It's not something that a customer buys with his head. You know what he buys it with, right? So if you can get him to make that impulse buy as soon as possible with something like a compelling banner image, that's just going to put you 2 steps ahead, and it's going to increase your sub rate by a massive amount. But just going back to the bio thing, as you can see, this creator is also doing the same sort of thing. She's not using any capital letters. She's just talking like a normal girl, hi with 2 eyes. Please don't be shy to DM me. That sort of thing, right? So you want to make sure, whether it's the Instagram bio, whether it's the OF bio, whether it's what she's actually saying in the discount, you want it to be consistent messaging. You don't want to talk like a professional porn star account manager, right? That's just not what you want to do. This isn't the space for that. You want to talk like a real person who's got a real everyday life and who a subscriber could actually have a chat with. And as you can see down here, just going back to the bio again, I actually have barely any sexual experience, so please don't mind my fantasies. So again, what they've done here is brought that innocence into play. Of course, it's explicit content, but if you can bring that innocence, it adds something new to the subscriber's mind. It's just going to fast track your way to actually gaining a shit ton of subscribers in a much shorter amount of time. So step number 5 is the link tree, which is connected to the Instagram bio. So obviously from the link tree, we will go to this page. And it usually, what you will usually see with a lot of models is so many different links all down the page, and it might have a fan view, it might have an OnlyFans, it might have other paid links, right? And the last thing you want to do is confuse the customer. It's like if I went into the shop, right, and I was like, right, we've got this sandwich, we got this sandwich, we got this wrap, we got this burger. It's going to make you contemplate and be like, I don't know which one I want. But if I just said, do you want this burger? You're going to say yes, right? It's kind of the same thought process that you have to put into the link tree. So you want to make it very, very easy for the customer to make the decision to then go onto that OnlyFans account, to click subscribe in the most amount of thought possible. Because for example, if the creator's got her Twitter, her Reddit, her TikTok, you're just giving the subscriber an opportunity to go and test out her other pages to see if what he wants to see is already on those other pages. And if it is on those other pages, then you just lost a sub, because he's going to do whatever he's going to do. He's going to leave and he's going to completely forget about it. So it's very important to just have a couple of links in the bio. I would just say 1 link in the bio, and that way you're only giving the customer 1 option. So that is the one he's going to go with. It's just going to persuade him to click that link. So that's exactly how you can optimize your OnlyFans profile to increase conversions. And if you're an agency owner struggling to scale past that 10 or 20K a month mark, and you want to get help from me and my team, become a part of our community with like-minded people and scale your agency to the next level. DM me on IG, OFM, and it's the first link in the description. Take care.